For those of you who don't know, we actually have 4 characters left in the Fighter Pass 2, and I actually have reason to believe there's going to be another Fighter Pass, but I could be wrong with that. If there's money to be made, odds are someone's going to make money out of it, and there's a lot of money to be made in Smash Bros. I really do think that there's going to be a third Fighter Pass. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Dallen, also known as Reality DL, and today we're going to be talking about a Fighter Pass 3. Will it happen? If it happens, who will get in? All of that good stuff. Now, before this video starts, I wanted to make you all aware that I'm actually working on a game right now called The Office Simulation. It actually started as a game jam game for Blackthorn Prod's third game jam. Our team loved working on it so much that we decided to continue development. There's a Steam page link down below in the description. I would just really appreciate it if you guys wishlisted it. It's completely free to wishlist, and then you guys can play it whenever that comes out. I'd just really appreciate it. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Now, I also want you guys to know that this is all speculation. As of right now, Nintendo has stated that there are no plans to make a third Fighter Pass. Keep in mind that Nintendo said the exact same thing for a second Fighter Pass when the first one was coming out. So really, we won't know for sure until it gets officially revealed. I also state this in every video just so there's no confusion, and I wanted to state that I am more than happy with the characters we've gotten so far. Nintendo doesn't need to do a third Fighter Pass for me to be happy, it's just something I would like to speculate about. When I'm in my video talking about Ryu Hayabusa coming after Steve, which didn't happen by the way, a lot of people complained that I was talking about the character after Steve, even though we haven't even gotten the Sakurai presentation at that point in time. Basically, people just want to take it one at a time. I personally disagree, and I much prefer to just look into the future and speculate. Obviously, we don't need a third Fighter Pass. It's just something that could happen, and I would love to talk about what if it did happen. I also wanted to talk about the fact that there's a lot of miscommunication on what is going on, what specifically Nintendo said about a third Fighter Pass, and all of that stuff. I was actually doing a bunch of research for this video trying to find out the truth, and a lot of people seem to think that Nintendo just straight up said a third Fighter Pass is not happening, which Nintendo never stated that for the first Fighter Pass. They never said that the second one was going to happen back when that was happening, so that's why a lot of people think that we're just not going to have a third Fighter Pass. But after looking into it myself, Nintendo never directly stated that it wouldn't happen. In the second half of Sakurai's Famitsu column for Min Min, we find out that Sakurai has specifically said, quote, "There are only 5 more DLC characters. After they have been released, the continuous Smash development from Smash for 3DS/Wii U will finally come to an end. The team is already underway developing the remaining characters and will continue doing their best working from home." End quote. So from the looks of it, Sakurai's basically saying that him and his team have been working since Smash for 3DS and Wii U, and after all of this time, they're finally wrapping up development after Fighter Pass 2. This statement's really differently received by some people. It really depends on how you look at it. I personally interpret it as DLC will be done after Fighter Pass 2. I don't know if there will be Fighter Pass 3. The only reason I think there would be is for money, which again is kind of the driving factor of making DLC. But it seems a lot of people are taking this as Sakurai and his team are going to be taking a break after Fighter Pass 2 and then coming back to work on it later. So let's think on the bright side. Nintendo knows that they're going to be making a lot of money by doing a third Fighter Pass. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a huge system seller, and all the DLC brings Nintendo a lot of money. Now, a point for something that could go either for or against the Fighter Pass, it's really up to your interpretation, is if we look at Nintendo's lineup for this year, all we know about are 2 games that are coming to Switch this year. Every other game does not have a release date yet, so yeah. We have Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, which is technically an enhanced port, and we have new Pokemon Snap. Yeah, that's it. Now you could interpret this as saying that leaves plenty of room for Smash Bros. DLC in the future, or you could interpret it as saying, well, we've already gotten 3 different characters from Smash within the past few months. We really have just gotten Smash recently, and we don't need more Smash because that's all we've really gotten so far. So it's really 50-50, it really just depends on how you interpret Nintendo's release schedule. My friend Denova brought up the point that Nintendo's probably just holding off on their full release schedule until after 3D World release, because 3D World would, under normal circumstances, just be a small port that passes a lot of people's minds, but since that's seemingly the only game that we're getting other than new Pokemon Snap, yeah, that's really where all the Nintendo fans' attention is right now. So Nintendo's probably going to either have a Direct, if Directs aren't dead, I hope they're not, or have some kind of new reveals for video games after 3D World comes out. So yeah, do you guys think that we're gonna get a third fighter pass? Me personally, I don't know. I'm on the fence, to be honest. I think it could happen. It's definitely realistic because Nintendo really likes money. That's the whole point of being a company, and it could bring them a lot of money. But also, the Smash Brothers team has been at development for over 10 years now, and I'm sure that they want a break, and I definitely think that they deserve it. Honestly, like I said in the last video, they could have ended it even before the DLC, and I would have been happy. Joker and Steve were both really massive for me, so I basically got everything I wanted. If we do get a third fighter pass, who should we expect? And to be honest, that's just really a big question. There's characters like Rayman and Crash. There's just so many different characters that we could see potentially, but we just don't know. To be honest, I still think Ryu Hayabusa has a pretty large chance. I also think Crash has a super big chance. Most of the people I mentioned in the last video, I don't see them coming. Maybe Phoenix Wright, but other than that, yeah, I don't know. I think no matter what, whatever the final DLC character is going to be a really big character. Whether that's the end of Fighter Pass 2, or we do get a third Fighter Pass and it's the end of that one, yeah, I think it's going to be a really big character that's really requested. Maybe Waluigi or something like that. Something I also never got to really bring up was the fact that we could potentially see an Echo Fighter Pass. We know that Echo characters don't take as long to develop, and we really didn't get all too many in Ultimate. I was actually expecting a lot more Echo Fighters. It's weird to me that they gave these clone characters an official name, developed like 2 or 3 more, and then called it a day. It's just so weird to me because they don't take up that much development time to make, according to Sakurai, so I don't know why they just didn't continue developing those. Honestly, at this point, I'm not expecting to get any Echo Fighter content. I'm just really surprised that we haven't gotten one. For example, Yu from Persona 4 is really requested in Smash Ultimate, and he definitely could have been added as an Echo Fighter for Joker. They need to create 3 new models, that being Yu, Teddy, and Izanagi. After creating those models, you could honestly apply the bone structure from the previous cast to Yu, and it would just be a really easy Echo Fighter. Again, we don't really need Echo Fighters, it would just be a really easy thing for them to add that would be a lot more content. Like I said in the last video, I'd really like a character that breaks the internet, a character like Goku or Hatsune Miku. I think they'd both just be really, really cool, unexpected characters that Fighter Pass 3 could possibly bring. And so yeah, that basically ends today's video. I know it was more of a short one. I actually wanted to make a video every day this year, and I got COVID in January, which really, really sucked. But now, after thinking about it, I do want to continue and try my best to produce a video every day going forward. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick with it, but I'm going to try my best. Again, I'm working on the Office Simulation. You can wishlist that on Steam in the description below. Yeah. Other than that, please be good to each other. I really appreciate you guys watching the videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!